BFTB, best fight the best. So, man, the press conference, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. I'm really happy they did it in the UK. Really, really happy and that was the very first one. Really happy. But it got me to thinking, after it was all said and done. And I've been thinking about it now for a day and some change. I'm thinking about it. Where was anybody from Anthony Joshua's team? Anybody. Not just Joshua, but anybody from his team. Where was anybody at? In the press conference? I mean, and where anything? Where was any of them at? Anybody at all? Because this is a narrative that is pushed, again, not by AJ fans, not by AJ fans or Hearn fans. This is not pushed by them. They are just fans. They're no disrespect to them, but they're sheep. And the protectors, the AJ protectors, the Hearn protectors are the herders. They're the ones that start bullshit narratives, and then the sheep just follow. They'll start bullshit narratives like talking about how someone is delusional. They're delusional because they don't accept a bullshit deal. They're delusional because they don't accept the bullshit deal after making multiple offers that were rejected. Consistently rejected. This is the nonsense that I'm talking about when it comes to protectors. So I can't even say AJ fans anymore because it's not really AJ fans. And I was just really, really sitting back to think about this. It's not the fans that are causing this disdain in boxing when it comes to Anthony Joshua. It's not his fans. It's the protectors, the AJ protectors, the people that don't want to see him in anything challenging. They want, and if it is a challenging fight, they want him in that challenging fight, knowing that all the scales are tipped in his side. They don't want any type of aspect, any aspects of any fight or any confrontation to be on a level playing field, because they fear the outcome. They fear the outcome. They prefer everything to be in their guy's favor at all times, so that they can have the best ability to win, and their narrative of what they believe can be pushed at all costs for them, which is not really good in boxing, because you want to go to fights. The purpose of going to the fight is not for the event. It's not. Now for a casual fan, yes, I will say yes, for a casual fan, it's going for the event. But for actual boxing fans, actual fans of the sport, when we go to a boxing match, we go for the actual fight, not the event. Not the event that goes around an AJ fight, when they have the fireworks and people freaking singing Sweet Caroline and all this other bullshit. No, we go for the actual fight. That's what drives us. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about the actual fight fan, the hardcore, the thing about the actual hardcore fight fan is when the event is said and done, when things in the event don't go the way that the event should go, we are still there because it's not what we came there for. We don't discredit it because the fucking popcorn was bad. You know what I'm saying? We don't discredit it because they ran out of beer. You know what I'm saying? Or there was long lines in the bathroom because we drank too much. No, we don't discredit it because of that. Because that's not what we came there for. That's not what our memory surrounds. We don't surround the event. We surround the fight. And we last longer than the people that came there for the event. Because when you're not putting on good events, the casuals that will go for the event don't go for the event because the event is not there. But the hardcore, the actual boxing fan like myself, we go there for the actual boxing. not the event. Which is whatever, man. If that's what y'all guys want to go there for, is the event, whatever, man. That's the reason why y'all give Joshua every penny you have for the event. Do what you do. But, you know, so I wanted to touch back on the presser with Deontay Wilder. He went to the UK to do this first presser with Tyson Fury. Now, if you can remember back a couple of months, you know, Deontay Wilder was planning to go to the Anthony Joshua-Joseph Parker fight. He was planning to go. He was going to go there, and he was going to call the fight, and he said he's jumping in the ring. He's getting in the ring. Now, I wish he wouldn't have told nobody that, and I wish he would have just did it. But, he still said that's what he's doing. He still said, and it was the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have built the fight up, which is what you're trying to do. You're trying to build the fight. For all the protectors, because it's the protectors that start the narrative, you know, oh, well, AJ is not about the hype. He's not about the hype. You know, well, that's bullshit, man. You're 100% about the hype. 100%. How else are you going to build to the event? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense at all. None. To talk about you're not about the hype. I'm not about the hype. I'm not about the hype. But I want 80,000 people to be, I'm used to 80,000 people in my arena or stadium. So that's why I can't have the fight in the UK, in the US, because I'm used to 80,000 people. I need 80,000 people in there. Well, how the hell do you plan on getting 80,000 people in there without the hype? This dude's talking about, oh yeah, well, you know, I might go, I need the if I do go to the United States, I need the largest stadium in the United States, the largest stadium, because I'm used to 80 and 90,000 people. I'm used to that. That doesn't make any sense. You're used to 80 or 1,000, but you don't want to deal with any hype. You don't want to hype it to get to that. Well, how do you expect people to go to that? Just mention your name in the heavens part, and the clouds and the hordes of people just pour into the stadium because they said Anthony Joshua? Like, what? Bro, nobody knows you, man. The hardcore fans know you. That's it. Hardcore. The casuals don't know you over here. You don't have the protectors over here that you have over there. You don't have the protectors, aka sheep, to spread a narrative for you over here that do over there. You don't have that. So, what he said was a bald-faced lie. It was a Kavanaugh, what he said. I put it to you like that. He Kavanaugh'd the fuck out of that. But whatever. Listen, Deontay Wilder was in your house calling you a coward. And your house is not as big as the state of Texas. And he was in your house. This was not an unannounced presser like the DAZN one was. It wasn't like the DAZN one was a last-minute presser where nobody knew where the presser was going to be at until the last minute, and then you send out all your all your press stuff to the people that you want to be in there, and eliminate the people that you don't want to be in there. You don't allow certain people to be in there. No, none of that was going on with Deontay Wilder when he was in the UK. None of that. None of it. You could have had your people show up there and ask whatever question that they wanted in the crowd to start some type of buzz, some hype for the fight that you say you want next. You say, oh, well, it's just Wilder. It's just Wilder. It's just Wilder. Okay, well, if it's just Wilder, where were your people at in the crowd saying, well, Wilder, sign the contract. Listen, you want 50-50. We're not giving you 50-50. You know what I'm saying? But we'll give you 40%. That's That's less than what we gave Charles Martin. It's less than what we gave Vladimir Klitschko, but it's more than what we gave Joseph Parker, so it's right in the middle. We'll meet in the middle from what we gave the other guys. We'll meet in the middle. We'll give you 40%. Now there should be no excuse why you don't sign this contract. Where was his people at saying any of that? Where was his people putting pressure on Deontay Wilder? Any pressure at all? Because all the pressure was from Deontay Wilder to them. He was in your house calling you a coward, and you were nowhere around. He was in your house telling you ducked him, and you had nobody to say anything. None of your sheep, none of your protectors, nobody. You had nobody to say nothing. Nobody. Nobody asked any questions about it. Nobody wanted to know anything other than what they already knew, because everybody already knew you ducked Deontay Wilder, and you had no comeback. And he went to your house and called you a coward in your house with your family and friends around. You know what I'm saying? With your family and friends on local TV, being able to watch, look, and listen, and you had nothing to say. Nothing at all. You just sat back and acted as if everything was everything. You said nothing. You just did your own thing. But when Wilder was supposed to go to the Joseph Parker fight and then said, well, I ain't going if you're not going to let me get in the ring, what's the point of me going? It was, oh, he's mad. All the heavyweights will be there. All these, he's so mad. I'm furious. I can't believe that he's not showing up. I can't believe this. This is unreal. Dillian Whyte will be there. Anthony Joshua will be there. I can't believe he won't be there. I can't believe it. Like, who are you? And who is Dillian Whyte? Like, who are you? And who is Dillian Whyte? That's what listen, bro, it's not about Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is a nothing. Care if he's the silver champion. There's people talking about him being the silver champion, making these weird ass videos about how he's the silver champion, don't know what the fuck they're talking about. All they have to do is read section 3.23 of the WBC rules about a silver champion. That's all you have to do. If you read the section about what a silver champion is obligated to do based on his silver champion status and what being a silver champion does not grant him, if they would have read that before they fought Robert Helenius for the silver belt, then maybe they wouldn't have even fought him for the silver belt. But they didn't even read it. You didn't even take the time to understand what it meant. Bottom line is, Deontay Wilder was in your house calling you a fucking coward. I didn't see Dillian Whyte's people there. I didn't see anybody from Dillian Whyte's team asking any questions of Deontay Wilder. They knew he was going to be there. This wasn't a secret tour. He went to your house. He went to the UK. You knew exactly where he was going to be at. Where were your people at? Nobody was prohibiting you all from going there. Nobody was saying, oh, who are you? Oh, no. You're shitting icons or Shitman TV. You can't come in here. No, nobody was saying that. All you had to do is get your press badges. Over here, they were stopping that. Over here, they were blocking the LDBC from getting in and asking any questions. They were blocking that. And Blue was the only one that was able to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I think there was like one or two guys. But it wasn't the normal people. It wasn't the normal because there was limitations. But there was no limitations. There was no secret last minute showing or last minute informing of where things were going to be at. No, everything was on the up and up. It was right there. If you wanted to go, you could have went. You chose not to because you would have got exposed even more. You would have got exposed even more. But and your protectors didn't show up because your protectors didn't have nothing to say neither. Your protectors had nothing to say. Nothing. Absolutely pathetic, man. It's absolutely pathetic, dude. Absolutely pathetic. I'm just baffled at why there was nobody from Dillian Whyte's team, with your stupid lying ass text messages. There was nobody from Anthony Joshua's team with your bullshit $15 million flat fee offer. You know, none of that. None of that showed up. None of it. And he was in your house. He was in your house, calling you a coward in your house. And you said nothing. You said nothing. That is all the telling that needs to be told. BFTB, and I'm out.